you're gonna have to be big and bold.
It's giving toxic Britney Spears. We're doing laser beams, girls.
No, it's a silly show anyway.
Lord, let me prove that winning the lottery won't change me. I'm releasing my own line of eyelashes. This has been the best episode ever.
So guys, today we have got PJ and Kevin, the hosts of I'm Grand Mam, and they have no idea that they have just won the EuroMillions jackpot. And I think I can... Oh, no, you're not.
You look gorgeous.
How are taking over you? You're a model.
What's going on here?
Come on
What's
in.
happening?
We're just going to have a little chat about, spending a bit of money.
Stunning.
I love to spend money. Do
I
you?
love to spend money.
A bit too much, I think.
Who doesn't like to spend money?
Spend money.
Tappa, tappa, tappa.
Welcome.
Oh, very
Welcome.
professional.
Gorgeous. Look around.
Love the
Babe.
colourway.
Nice.
We're used to doing it at our kitchen table.
No, we splashed out for you guys.
I love
Stunning.
it. And those pants are real. I told the producer no fake plans.
We made an effort. Now, guys, I do have some good news for you.
Okay.
What?
So, PJ, Kevin, you've just won the EuroMillions jackpot. Welcome to Richmond!
Oh my God!
Well, hello, fellas.
Hello, Sarel.
I feel like before we get started, we've got to celebrate because you've just won 200 million
Absolutely.
in the EuroMillions jackpot, all right?
Obsessed.
Let's get someone else to pop it. Yeah, we're wealthy enough. Someone else, can we get someone in?
Get some assistants in. Bingo! Right, get your glasses
fantastic.
out.
We're rich.
We're rich.
That's
you've got
yours
mine.
first.
Thank you. Well, I'm going to do mine first because
Yeah.
And also-
you didn't.
I live vicariously
yeah,
through
we're
my
the
guests.
ones who won.
Exactly.
It hasn't changed me. I
No.
still think about other
You're
people.
You're still humble.
Yeah.
I'm still a relatable.
Fabulous.
Me
Oh,
too.
Still a
oh,
relatable
gosh.
king.
Me
Cheers,
too.
girls.
Cheers, girlies.
Cheers,
Cheers,
girls.
girlies.
Oh my
Sláinte.
goodness.
That's how you say cheers in Ireland.
Sláinte.
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 Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Is this real?
No.
It's not giving champagne.
Oh no, well, okay, so in this world, the drinks aren't real and neither is the money. I'm really sorry to let you know. I know I told you you've just won 200 million, but you haven't
What's
actually.
going on?
Okay.
You're
breaking my heart
no,
here.
No, listen.
So the lies and deceit have begun.
I'm sorry, it's all smoke and mirrors, okay? But it's fun because what we're going to be doing is we're
it?
going to be, well, for me.
Yeah, well, I just thought I was a millionaire.
No, you are a millionaire in this world.
this world.
In
Okay.
this room.
In this room.
Okay. So let me walk you through this world that we're in, okay? So first of all, like I said, you haven't actually won 200 million, so I don't want you
You need to
texting
stop
me.
saying that. It's actually
Sorry.
it's sounding like an
Sorry.
attack.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to really make it clear because
Yeah.
I don't want
Yeah.
to text after this,
Yeah.
like, where's my money?
Oh, okay.
There is no
Fair
money.
enough.
There's no money.
Okay.
Right. So you haven't actually won, but we're going to be pretending like you have, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And also in this world, we've got our fantastic production team. Guys, can I hear a whoop whoop? Our production team are here to help us. If you say you want something and you want to figure out how much it costs to buy something in the middle of Spain, they're going to clickety-clack and they're going to find out the prices for you. They're going to collate the data. Okay?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, ChatGPT.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's giving
They are
that.
here.
Oh,
They
no.
are here.
He has it up on his phone.
Stand
They're
by.
here to work, okay?
Okay.
Also in this world, we've got my lovely golden buzzer.
Okay.
My beautiful golden buzzer will only be pressed if I...
Imagine if I did. Oh my God, could you imagine?
I need
I wouldn't do it yet.
Oh my God. No, don't.
But it is tempting, isn't it? It's just there.
It's just there.
I
It's
would
shiny.
never do that too. So.
Thank
I wouldn't do it
you.
either.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see your reaction.
Oh gosh. Well, the golden buzzer will only be pressed by me.
Okay.
And we'll only press it if I hear something that I've not heard before. So an idea
Okay.
that's just really innovative, new, something I've not heard before and I'm impressed by. I'm surprised by it.
Okay. So it's a
Okay.
competition.
Sure. Yes.
Yeah.
If he gets
Yeah.
the golden buzzer,
Yeah, I'd be raging if
and
he gets it.
If I don't get it,
Yeah.
I'm going to be furious.
No,
I'm a
So-
Capricorn, so I need to win
You're
this.
on it.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
yeah.
healthy competition is good.
Okay, let me
It's
stretch.
fine. Okay.
Quick stretch. I'm ready.
Get those hammies stretched.
Yeah.
I feel like your ideas are going to be more outrageous than mine.
Really? Why?
I'm just a relatable guy. You know
No.
what I mean?
More
I'm
frugal.
a
More
man of the
frugal, I
people.
think. More frugal.
More frugal.
Yeah.
It's giving working. I grew up working class.
Well, speaking of, our next rule is you're gonna have to be big and bold.
Gorgeous.
I'm sorry. You're gonna have to be because in this world, I want bold. I want bombastic. You've got endless supply of money here, babes. Tell me what you're gonna do with it. Dream big, okay? So I don't want relatable. Oh, I want to get a new house. Boring.
Boring, yeah.
Boring. I want
Boring.
spaceships.
Yeah.
I want private islands.
Oh, wow.
I don't. My ears pop on a flight. I don't want to go into space.
No, that's
okay.
too. And as well, let's
a
just
lot.
keep it in Earth.
But we all clear
Yes,
on the
I
think
world.
so.
Okay.
Yeah. Go big, impress you to get the buzzer. spend your money.
And use them.
Use the research team.
Yes.
And the golden buzzer is only going to be used if you're impressed by one of our answers. What if we were to display a talent?
Unfortunately,
I'm trained in musical theatre. I can do a mean Susie Q and tap.
let me.
I mean, I can do it right now if you like.
I love a good kickball change, but it's not going to get
Kicks
me.
across the
Okay.
floor.
Yeah,
Okay.
no,
Okay.
it's
Right.
got to be the idea.
I was just
Okay.
checking.
Okay, right?
to see,
no,
yeah,
we're all
okay.
clear now.
Yeah.
All
Yes.
clear, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's get straight into it.
Okay.
Let's get straight in.
So let's start from the beginning. You get a notification on the National Lottery app. Bing.
Is that how you find out?
That's how you find out.
Is it enough?
Imagine.
What are you doing in the first 5 minutes? Who are you calling? What are you doing? How are you processing this?
I'm shaking.
Yeah, I think I would probably have a panic attack. I'm not going to lie.
If I boiled the kettle, cup of tea, girls.
I'll do a few drops
Calm
of
me
rescue
down.
remedy under the tongue.
Under the tongue.
I'd lie down and I'd be a bit present.
Right, yeah,
Then
yeah.
I'm ringing
Yeah,
my mum.
that's actually really good.
And I'm ringing my mum and I'm going, Nuala, we're rich, baby.
yeah.
Yeah.
What about me?
I'll ring you then after, but I'm going to ring my mum first.
I'd probably ring my mum first
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're calling them. We're calming first. We're being present.
Yeah.
We're really, we're honing into it.
Yeah.
Maybe have a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aligning the chakras,
Yeah.
if you will.
I was going to say, I'm always in the humour for I'd go and get a coffee, girls. Go
Finding
about
out.
my day normally.
And then when they go and oatmeal goes extra, you go, don't worry, it's fine.
And then I'm saying, and see these other 4 in the queue behind me?
I'll cover
What
them.
do you want as well? And then I'm saying to my buddy in Stratford, where I live, right? I'm going to tell him, I'm going to say, actually, hang that apron up. We're going out for the day, you and me.
Oh,
Yeah, we're going to have a
king.
generous king. We're going out.
I think I'd buy me and my mum matching floor length fur coats. So we're matching full furs.
Yes, yeah.
And then we're going to halls.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
In the first 5 minutes, babe.
We're booking the hall.
You're booking
We're
the
going on
hall.
to Skyscanner and we're booking that hall.
You know what I do? I just had a thought.
All right.
I'm going to my underwear drawer. I'm getting rid of all of it. And I'm going to buy all new underwear.
Yeah.
There's underwear in there since I was 16.
Yeah,
I'm
and
not even
that's
kidding.
too
And
many-
why am I hanging on to it?
One of them's like a jockstrap, but it's not supposed to be.
It's not
It's
even
just worn
supposed to be
away
at
at
this
the
point.
bum.
And
Yeah.
I'm getting new underwear. I'm not even kidding.
Nice. So first 5 minutes, we're chucking out the old briefs.
Yeah.
We're getting rid of the underwear. We're calling mum.
Yeah.
We're booking a holiday.
Yeah, wherever she wants
Oh,
to
You're
go.
right.
browsing. You're
We're
browsing.
We browse. We're questioning.
workshopping.
We're questioning what is our life going to look like now. I think my mum would like be so, because my mum does this thing where when I say something to her, she just relates back to her daily life. So she'd be like, "Oh my God, really?" She'd be like, "I have to collect the kids for your sister," and I'd be like, "Ma'am, do you not hear me? I just won 200 million." She's like, "I love that for you, babe. Anyway, I have to go and get the hair done." That would be her, like.
So,
They'd catch you up on all the guards.
And then they'd be like,
Yeah.
"That's brilliant for you. I'm delighted for you now."
Yeah.
yeah, I think they'd be the level-headedness that we need.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You need that.
The reality.
You need that
Yeah.
to keep you steady.
Yeah.
Right.
Until we go on the cruise and then they're losing the run of themselves.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, speaking of going on the cruise, so we've done the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Now I want you to talk me through the first 6 months. At this point,
Yeah.
you're used to having the money. You know, it's
Yeah.
a part of who you are. You know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it suits me, doesn't it?
It suits
It
you.
kinda
You
suits
wear
me.
it well.
I wear it well.
You wear it well.
But you know what? I'm keeping a hushy.
what?
I'm
Oh,
I'm keeping a hushy. I'm not telling anybody.
We're keeping it on
Okay.
the GM.
No one needs to know my business.
Okay.
But there would be signs.
I love
right?
that.
Yeah.
I
like
love
when
that.
people come over to my gaff, obviously I'll be in a mansion now, like, because like
course,
I'm
yeah.
not staying in that apartment, you know, with the mold in the corner.
And he gets no sunlight in the apartment he's in.
Yeah, but
I've developed better eyesight because I have to squint in his house to see anything, to maneuver around the furniture. I'm eating my carrots.
So I'm in my mansion, but people are still like, "Oh, Peter's just working hard." They go into my bathroom, all ASAP. That's how you flex on someone without being like showing off. If that's how you tell someone you're rich without telling someone you're rich. You just have the ASAP bits in the bathroom. You know what I mean? Then come out.
And also you tell people when they come in, leave your shoes on.
Yeah,
It's grand.
leave
I'm
them
getting a
on.
new carpet next week.
It's grand.
Do you know what I mean?
If you manky the carpet, we'll just replace
We'll
it.
just replace it.
You know
We'll
what I
get
mean?
rid of it.
Also,
Actually, I have these new shoes you can put on now as you come into the house. Do you like these sambas? You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
have them.
They're in your
They're
size.
yours.
also my 2 cats, Sailor and Happy.
Yeah.
They're in Prada. They're all in Prada.
Yes.
Yeah. Head
Prada
to toe,
buggy.
Head to toe Prada buggy, Prada jacket, Prada hat.
nice.
Yeah. You have to look after the kids.
The children, of course.
Yeah.
Children
Of course.
are being looked
Yeah, of
after.
Of course. Well, speaking of Prada, where are you going on your first shopping trip? How are you splurging, and where are you? What's the style? What's the vibe? What's the what's the vibe? With
I know
the
where you're
the
going.
fashions?
Where am I going?
Diesel.
I love my Diesel moments.
You love your
But Diesel's Westfield. I need to think bigger.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. You know what?
Selfridges?
I don't often get jealous of people, but I was jealous at all the people who got to attend Jacquemus's wedding. And I'm befriending Jacquemus because I'm saying, could you make me a custom piece?
Gorge.
Right,
Nice.
but then I'm in with all the fancy gays.
Yeah.
And also the thing is, not to be rude, the money will change you to an extent, and they say that the one thing that really separates friendships as you go into adulthood is like disparities in your finances.
Right.
I'm gonna have to get a whole new host of friends, and
you
it's
not
me and
bring us-
Jacquemus. No, it's me and sorry, PJ. It's me. I'd probably give you. I don't know if I tell you.
You would.
Because there'd be an expectation to give you a lot of it because we kind of do everything. No, he's not even being told. I'm just out in France with Jacquemus.
Are we throwing a bash? Are we throwing a I'm rich, come and celebrate with me? Are we throwing a shindig? Are we doing something with the friends, the family?
I feel like it's going to be all parties, isn't it? It's parties happening around the clock.
Kevin, you said before that you would rent out a Universal Studios in Portaventura for the day.
Oh, I think true happiness is seeing your mother happy, right? Seeing your mother smile, something it lights the cockles of my heart, right? My mum is the Candy Crush queen, right? Basically, she's obsessed with Candy Crush. I think she's the top scorer in Ireland.
No, she does.
Can you confirm?
No, she really does.
She's
Yeah.
the top scorer
Yeah.
on Candy Crush. I'm going to go Universal Studios. I'm going to take over Universal Studios,
Yeah.
and we're going to call it Candy Crush Land, right?
Oh.
Yeah, and then my mum's going to be able to do her Candy Crush bits in real life.
IRL Candy
And
Crush.
basically, I'm trying to redo a traumatic memory because basically we were in Universal Studios a few years back, and we were on the Dragon Can roller coaster. Does it loop de loop 8 times? I remember just telling everyone when I came home from the holiday. There was a thunderstorm. We got stuck on the way up, and I remember it just ruined the day. It ruined the day afterwards. My brother was like, "Do you want to do the dance mat?" I was like, "I'm gonna go home." You know what I mean? I didn't want to stay put. So I'm gonna make that memory now.
Redo it.
We're gonna redo it, and we're having a happy memory. And my
Okay.
mum's playing Candy Crush,
Fabulous.
and she's the top scorer in the world, not just Ireland.
She's going to dominate.
She's gonna dominate. She's gonna love it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing
Also-
that traumatic experience
Thank you.
with
You're
us.
so welcome. Thank you for making this a safe space that I could share that.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my nearest and dearest. I'm going to make bronze statues of each of them. And then I'm going to drop them at their favourite places. Do you know, like they do like statues of people who like...
life size.
Yeah, do you know, like some bad people get bronze statues. You know,
Oh, like when you... Yeah.
Like when they're colonisers
Bronze.
and stuff. And,
Right.
Yeah. Well, like, what are they? They're made out of bronze, no?
I mean, you could
mean,
afford
you're
gold.
a millionaire.
darling.
Oh, well, gold, so whatever.
No, I'm not judging.
Anyway, Joe, famous people
Yeah.
get statues or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
I'm going to immortalise my friends and family in them, but then put them in their favourite places. Like, for example, I'll put my mam outside of where Take a Break is printed.
Or the Blarney Walk.
Or
The magazine.
Yeah, she loves it.
She loves it.
She loves Take a Break, and she can do those crosswords like nobody's business.
Love this.
Yeah, she's boom boom pow.
Yeah.
Crosswords done.
Right.
Also, when she reads me the stories, I'm like, "You're making that bit up," and she's like, "No, I'm not. That actually happened." Zoom Woom. Zoom Woom. Do you ever heard of a Zoom Woom?
Yeah,
No
but it was
idea
Zoom
what
Woom.
is
Woman
this
goes for a wee, she has a baby
had
on
a
the
baby,
toilet.
she never knew she was pregnant.
And that is
That's
the
a Zoom Woom.
journalism we love that comes from Take a Break.
Love
So,
that.
and my mum loves it, so she'd like to be immortalised outside the factory.
Fabulous.
Would
Yeah.
we get her a spread and take a break?
Maybe.
Fun
We could
cover.
do.
Or maybe I'll just pay for
Cover
her to be
girl.
the editor.
Or that.
Yeah.
I think that's too much writing.
No,
That's-
she likes
that's
she
like a
likes
lot
to
of work.
consume it more than create.
Right.
it.
She wants to
yeah,
enjoy
yeah.
it.
Yeah, maybe I'll get some advanced copies for her.
Or what about just your mum's face at the top of the crossword page like this?
Yeah,
In every
that's
issue.
cute.
Just
Oh
doing
no,
this.
she needs to be more like you need to solve it. It needs to be more like
Quizzical. More It needs to be more
it needs to be more yeah.
It needs to be more.
Give us more
Yeah. That's the
That's a
one.
good one.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Because then you get a little party every time you cut the ribbon of each statue.
I don't know how I feel
Yeah,
with the
like-
statues. I think, sorry, not to be rude, but I
you
think
not
you're just
like-
going to look at it once and go, that's kind of nice.
I mean, okay.
I haven't really ever seen a statue and gone, that's amazing.
No, but like, do you ever see
Yeah, I saw a load of statues.
what's that
They were around
girl, the
everywhere.
little girl on Wall Street with the bull?
That's the Fearless Girl statue.
The fearless girl statue.
Right.
Which is on Wall Street. It was placed
Yeah.
there in 2017. Has an estimated cost of around $7 million to build.
Perfect.
I love that. I love the idea of immortalising
Yeah.
someone you love in their favourite place.
Yeah.
Hey, if
Do you
it's
want more?
Sure.
Where would we put
Where would
yours?
we put it?
Wagamama's.
Wagamama's brilliant. Stunning.
Love a Wagamama's.
Which one? Not Westfield, Stratford. Let's go South Bank.
Maybe Oxford.
Oh,
Love.
Oxford.
Oxford.
Gorge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stunning.
Yeah.
Yes,
And you
yes,
you
yes.
like this? Is it noodles dish
I'll
you
be-
go
I'll
for?
be in the middle of
Dish
ramen.
Or ramen.
Ramen.
Middle of ramen.
Yeah.
You're
Just
getting a new
like-
ramen dish named after you, by the way.
Period. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about bucket list purchases.
Okay.
Let's talk
yeah.
about things you've always wanted, a dream you've always wanted to do. We're gonna make it happen right here, right now. So previously, we've had guests who've said, I would purchase Toby Carvery, the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
We had Sam Thompson saying he would, do Lord of the Rings remake. What is it that one lifetime dream or fantasy you could finally fulfill with the EuroMillions jackpot?
So I know I'm doing nothing for the Irish stereotype here now, right?
Right.
But I'm having mashed potatoes on tap in my gaff. Mashed
a-
potatoes
Oh,
on
no.
tap. Yeah, like a pint. Like
Oh
you go in,
my
you
God.
pull it, it's creamy mash.
If that
Oh,
buzzer doesn't get pressed.
like
It's never getting pressed.
head under the tap. Oh, like I love it.
It depends
so
how much you're into mashed
much.
potato, I suppose.
Delicious. No, it's my favourite, and
We
I
love it.
know it's like Irish people love potatoes, blah blah blah, but it's true because we do.
But that
right?
is good.
Oh,
in our
imagine,
DNA.
imagine you're feeling a bit fragile, maybe a bit hungover, into the kitchen,
Straight right
yum,
under.
Straight
and
under
then,
the tap.
and then next to it a little gravy one.
Oh, that's
You love it.
good.
I love the idea of it being on tap.
I like from
Yeah.
the. I like
Yeah.
Oh my
lever.
God. A
That's-
little
No, can
Pulley
I
system.
team? Can we trademark that? Because like if you're getting ideas and that's invented, do I get some?
Trademark it.
Can I get some commission?
Are you looking that up?
trademark it.
Okay.
You
Can
know-
we figure out how much that would cost actually to integrate that into the housing system?
How can we figure that out?
Well, instead of mashed potato, you could say pint.
yeah, and then we
How
just
much would
replace
it-
the lager with
mashed potato.
with creamy carby goodness.
To get a custom draft system, you're looking at anywhere from $5,000 to $8,000.
Easy.
Nothing.
Easy.
5,000
we
to
get,
8,000.
we get one in every room.
Every room.
Yeah. Mash in every room.
Mash in every room is the name of the year.
You wouldn't have to travel for mash.
Yeah, or is that
Oh my
overkill?
God. And then would you get
No.
sick of
Yeah.
it?
No, I would never. That's the thing. I would never get sick of it. Now I'm craving it right now. Can I get some mashed potatoes? Actually,
But isn't that
you.
what happened with Midas?
the touch.
Midas touch. He wanted everything to be gold, and then just got sick of
Yeah,
it.
but I'm not saying I want to touch things and make them turn to mashed potatoes.
But if we work, can we get a cost check? How much would that cost? So I've no interest in fancy cars, right?
Okay.
No interest. I'm a
None.
passenger princess.
Perfect.
One thing I love about London is that I can get around easily with the tube, right?
Nice.
You know, sometimes rush hour and stuff, you don't want to be travelling in the tube. Sometimes people be bumping into you. I
Yeah.
had my phone wrapped before Christmas. Someone took my phone. Actually, that's another thing. I'm developing a model of an iPhone that I can detonate for when someone robs it. My phone's been stolen twice in the last 6 months, and that fella on the bike is going to get a shock when it goes off in his pocket and he has to buy a new pair of jeans.
What do you mean by detonate?
That I can go back to my laptop and go
like
boom,
blow up,
and he
like-
needs a new knee. No, actually,
No,
that's a bit
no,
unfair.
no,
that he just,
electric
no,
shock.
it's just an electric shock. actually,
Just like a little.
it's just a little bit of a
Yeah,
buzz,
yeah,
and he
yeah.
comes off the
Yeah,
bike,
yeah,
but
yeah.
he's okay afterwards. Maybe he needs to get a new tire on the bike.
Yeah.
But there's that. Also, my thing is, it's a bit of a walk to my nearest tube station. I'm building a new line, girls. The Emerald Isle.
What?
The Emerald Line.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're building a new line just for me.
Oh, I love this.
But also, hot people can use it as well, because the thing is, I need somewhere where I can read my book and
Yeah.
have people think I'm really learned and think I'm really interesting reading my book.
Yeah.
So it'd be kind of weird if I was on it by myself.
your own, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And sometimes I do my most flirting on a tube.
You
Are
do?
you the same?
No.
I do a lot of.
Different experience on
I
the
do a
tube.
lot of. It's this. What? So she's reading.
Yeah, sure.
And it's
That's kind of.
that was kind of actually. I'm not sure if that was accurate.
No.
So eye contact.
It's just eye contact.
Okay.
But look at my eyelashes. I'm releasing my own line of eyelashes that are replica of these. Look at these. Watch this, Sarel.
Wow.
Gorge.
Yeah, and,
Gorgeous.
and everyone on the
On the-
Emerald line is going to be wearing them.
Yeah, gets a pair.
So it goes through your gaff.
I don't know. It would be a bit noisy.
Where does it pick you up?
Where does it pick me up? Actually,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe right outside.
we can workshop it probably.
Well, you can get
I'd
it
like
close.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would probably
Close
be
to you.
it'd be relatively close, and then it would stop off at my favorite touch points around London. You know
All
what I
your
mean?
hot spots is
All my
where
hot
they're
spots. It's mostly
nice.
gay clubs.
Nice. Fine.
And then my favorite coffee shop.
Period.
Where else am I going?
Work.
Where else would I be going?
CrossFit.
CrossFit. I go to CrossFit. I
Nice.
probably would I keep the CrossFit going? I would, right?
Your
Yeah.
health is your wealth.
Well,
Yeah,
is my wealth. And
that's
then
the
for the
one.
holidays
But also
and
your
stuff.
money is your wealth. Because we're rich now.
Because we're rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd probably keep it's a nice community, but that's. Yeah, so
Lovely people. Yeah, lovely people. Great,
yeah.
great gowns.
Great,
yeah.
great
Great gowns.
Yeah, great gowns, beautiful gowns.
Beautiful gowns. Okay, so we've got the emerald line.
The emerald line, I love it.
Well, that's I want you to know that is fantastic.
Look at where my foot is.
Honestly,
Look at where my second foot is.
No, mashed potatoes on tap, girl.
And here's the thing: I loved the creativity.
Yeah.
And you get 10 points for that.
Don't you dare.
10 points for the tap.
Don't you? Wait, Emerald, like, boring.
Honestly, you're going to be the first passenger.
That's going to take how long to build?
I've unlimited money.
Yeah,
we'll have it done in 2 days.
The government, and it took them ages for the Elizabeth line.
I'm hiring in the
private
team.
Come on now.
I do think that a brand new tube line.
Oh my God!
For the hotties.
For the hotties.
Emerald line.
And you as well, so we're all on it. Oh my God!
Oh, PJ, come
Oh my
on!
God!
Come on! One more? No? Okay.
Another one. We're all going on the emerald line.
I'm so PJ.
No, I'm so upset.
No, PJ, and I
I'm
want.
just,
Do you want me to pop it on
I'm
cam?
actually disappointed.
Oh my God!
Oh my!
I'm not doing the line. We're not doing it. Scrap the idea.
It's a silly show anyway. It's a silly
It's all
show.
a bit superfluous.
It's all a bit silly.
It's all a bit excessive.
I want you to know, production. The second
Yeah.
one was unnecessary.
Yes.
Okay. No. Yay to the emerald line.
Oh my God!
It's happening. It's fun. PJ, come on, don't
I'm not
do
mad.
that.
I'm just disappointed. It's fine.
I personally.
I just thought it'd be harder to impress Sue than
Babe,
like a little tube line.
babe. For all your trips to London, you're going right to my gaff.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
It's easy. It's
Okay.
convenient.
It's convenient.
It's clean. You've
Yeah.
got hot people there.
Hot
Yeah.
people. Kevin reading.
I get a pair of flashes.
Kevin
Okay.
making eye contact.
You know,
Okay.
Me and Sarel catching up on a podcast.
it's fun.
A headphone in either ear.
It's fun.
Right. Someone had to, and I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm buzzing.
And you did get 10 points for the mash. Now, I feel like let's get into the nitty gritty, okay?
Right.
Let's talk about the real estate.
Work.
Let's talk about the houses.
Humble
Let's talk
abodes.
about the humble abodes, which aren't so humble, but they are aboding.
Yeah.
Talk me through what you're doing with the houses.
Sensory room.
Okay.
So listen, guys. Listen, this is where we go ASMR. The sensory room.
Okay. Oh.
Sorry, apologies.
No.
But it's just for hangovers, right? So if I'm hungover and I'm feeling a
Okay.
bit worse for wear, I'm going to head to the sensory room in my house, right? So I'm talking, you know, those girls doing the ASMR
sound
soup,
bath,
the sound bath,
yeah.
one of those, right? All that happening. And then, I don't know if it's the same for you, but if I wake up with a bit of the fear, right, after a night out, all I want is for all of my closest contacts on my phone to send me a message to say that they still love me and to say that I was the funniest person
Right.
the night before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have, I don't know, are they actors? Are they holograms of real friends? I come in, they go, "You were so funny last night."
Brilliant.
They go, and they all go, "Oh my God, you were hilarious." And
A
I'll go,
wall of
"But what
reassurance.
about when I like poured the drink over the barman's head?" And they go, "No, that was, he thought it was hilarious." And I'm going, "Actually, it was kind of funny."
was
You know,
great.
actually, I think you're right. And I'm so convinced
Yeah.
by what they're telling me. I'm also thinking, I've never done one, but you know, those like, is it like a flotation, like chamber tank? You know, one of
sensory
those.
deprivation thing.
Is it, what's it called? Say that again.
Sensory deprivation.
Can we check? Can we look
It
that
is
up?
right when you're in
Can
the
I-
tank. I think that'd
Where
be
you
too.
float.
That'd be too overwhelming.
Where you float, because I think the water's has a huge high salt content,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so you float. I want that. I'm going to be in
In the dark?
in the dark.
Okay.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
juice bar. You know the way you be craving a juice.
Yeah.
And the hangover. We're not just having a tap. We're having a bar.
Stunning.
Juice bar.
And it's all fresh fruit.
Nice.
All fresh. And then when you go up and you ask for the juice, he's always going to smile. The fella who's serving you the juice, he's going to say.
Can you leave the room?
He's gonna he's gonna say, "Here's your juice. Now get out of here."
Oh, have a great day.
And I'm gonna say, "Yes, I will." And I'm gonna tip him as well, because again, I'm really nice. I
Yeah.
don't lose the run of myself. Lord, let me prove that winning the lottery won't change me.
Yes.
Let me prove it.
Yeah.
Let me prove it.
No, I believe you.
Yeah, I believe myself.
I feel like anxiety is the worst thing to happen.
Yeah.
It's not great. So having a room, a space, dedicated space to just calm you through it. I like the holograms. I like the friends.
I think the holograms.
That's a nice
have
one.
You seen, have you seen ABBA? Have you seen ABBA?
Oh yeah.
Have you seen the avatars?
The avatars and how real they are.
Oh yeah, when the holograms
Yeah.
on the
The
stage.
holograms.
Yeah.
You can't call
You
them
can't say
holograms.
holograms.
They're called avatars.
Avatars.
Why can't I call them holograms?
Apparently,
No, they're not
we went
holograms.
there for a press trip, and we were like, "Oh my god, the holograms are so good!" And they were like, "Shut up, you can't call them holograms. They're
got
avatars."
blacklisted on
Avatars.
the
Okay, avatars.
avatars.
No, I didn't
Yeah.
mean to disrespect. No,
What
that's
about,
fine.
well, let's just throw them in as well. They're already made. Me and Bjorn in the back. Is that his name?
They're already there.
I don't know one person from ABBA's name. Isn't that bad?
Bjorn.
Bjorn in it.
That's the only
What?
one.
That's
Who
the
would the
fella
other-
on the keys.
Who would the other three?
I just know they have great hair.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
great
I don't
hair.
want to offend the Scandi community by just coming up with random names
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah,
I believe
yeah.
are Scandinavian.
Does it spell
Swedish.
ABBA? No.
No.
Anyway,
oh,
moving
maybe
on.
it does actually.
Does ABBA spell their names?
Does the cast of ABBA are they all ABBA?
Is it? We have an ABBA fanatic.
We
in the
have an ABBA
corner.
fan. He's fuming that you called it a hologram a second ago. Yeah, he's raging.
Come out here, you. Go on. Let's pretend it's the karaoke room. Give us your best voulez-vous.
But you know what's worse than being hungover is when you get home after a long day, you go to cook and you don't have the ingredients. So I'm having a full farm on my property. Like,
You could just have a big fridge.
No, I want a full I want the produce to be fresh, and I want
Fresh.
people to be cultivating,
Ground to mouth.
kind of like a commune, but less culty.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know?
Yeah, minus the
Ballerina
cult.
farm without the controversy kind of
Nice.
vibes.
Is there a tire?
There's a tire.
I think I'm
Yeah.
not into cults,
Yeah.
but I actually think some of the garb, I actually think some of the rig outs do we kind of love.
Kind of gorgy. Yeah.
And it kind of it creates
Yeah.
this like level playing field,
Yeah.
and we're going actually.
Simone Roche is doing the looks.
Simone Roche?
Simone Roche
Get
is
her in, our
doing
Irish
the
girl.
uniform for the farmers, right?
What colour? What neutrals are we
I
talking?
think we're doing neutrals, but I don't know. Like, we'll see. I'll workshop that with
I'm
Simone.
thinking the same palette as the wedding.
Oh yeah.
Kinda on
yeah,
the
maybe.
kinda-
At my wedding, everyone wore
I went for a
neutrals.
Neutrals, right.
Yeah. It did look a bit culty. I'm not gonna lie.
But beautiful.
Yeah.
But gorgeous. I went for
Yeah.
a colour consultation. You know, before it became
yeah,
famous
yeah.
on the TikTok.
Yeah, yeah.
And so what about if we could get an olive green in there?
But you're not going to be working on the farm.
No, but I'm going to be visiting the commune, and I don't want to be disrespecting the space.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
So
Yeah. And then, like, you'd be like, oh my god, I'm out of milk. Let's go milk the cow.
It's right there.
Yeah.
And would you do any of it? I think if I was
yeah,
like,
I would. Yeah,
I
I'd
think
roll
I
up
could
the,
see you.
yeah, but I'd roll up the sleeves, do a bit
Nice.
for social, and then wash
Yeah,
up,
yeah,
and then be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
guys, get it together.
Do you have a full content team?
Well, obviously.
Yeah, I think I'd have a content. Content's tough.
Obviously.
Content's
it's hard.
tough.
It's tough,
Yeah.
innit? And we're
No,
not in
but
the
my
humour half the
content
time.
team is like, give me a famous director team. Give me Steven Spielberg's on
Right.
content. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not having. I'm not having.
Ridley Scott.
What's his fee? What is
Yeah.
Steven Spielberg's fee?
Yeah, I'm not
Because-
having some 12-year-old intern
No,
with an
no,
iPhone. You know what I mean?
No.
Like-
We're getting the best of the
I'm
best.
getting Steven.
Actually,
Yeah.
just tell us your rate right now, Mr. Cameraman. Can we get you in?
Yeah. What do you do? Do you want
What's
to
your
work
day
in a,
rate?
do you want to work in
I'll
a
double
commune?
it.
Would you
I'll
like to work
double
in a
it,
commune?
sir.
You get a nice outfit?
Yeah, you get a nice
Also,
outfit.
holiday pay.
Also, team meals. We do team meals every day. Also, what I would do
Yeah.
is I'd have guest chefs all the time, and all my friends would come over. So we'd have like world-renowned chefs, and then like for the laugh one weekend we'll have Brooklyn Beckham. Do you know what I mean? Just for the laugh.
Just to see how he fares.
Yeah, just because it'd be like Gordon Ramsay, Nigella
Yeah,
Lawson,
yeah.
and it'd be like Brooklyn, come in and make us a cheese toasting and see how long it takes you.
He can also,
you know what I
he could
mean?
He could do a few cocktails.
With his special hot sauce.
Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And we'd take it very seriously, and he'll be taking it very seriously, and then
Yeah.
afterwards we can have it like a skit, you know.
Yeah.
And we get Vicky B in.
But she can't cook.
No, just for the laugh.
guess.
Just have a drink
Oh
game.
yeah. Oh,
If her
she'll come
son's
over.
about-
She'll support Brooklyn.
Yeah,
She'll
yeah.
support.
Yeah.
She's
and
a very
David.
supportive mother. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I mean, this place sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
I love the idea of a farm. We've had a llama farm before.
Oh, that's boring.
Oh,
What's happening on the
What could you do with a llama?
just looking at how beautiful the llamas
Oh,
are.
okay, no.
What are llamas great for? Is it
Spitting.
something to do with the
Spitting.
soil?
No, they spit.
No, I think they're great for soil or for getting rid of certain
Diseases?
diseases or like
really?
some.
Okay, I
like-
take it back. It's not
Okay,
boring. It's
alright.
actually helping.
They
planet.
actually are good to look
Yeah.
at as well. I think llamas are cute. The thing is, because you're so set up and because you're living in this grand house, you're not worried about security too much because It's all
Yeah.
taken care of.
Yeah.
You're not locking the doors before you go to bed, or are you?
No, I don't think you would.
Would it be
You'd have a
heightened?
team.
Well, you've got people.
Yeah.
You've got security.
It's giving toxic Britney Spears. We're doing laser beams, girls.
No, and as well, who's Beyonce's main bouncer?
Oh yeah,
Julian.
Yeah.
Julius.
Yeah.
We're hiring Julius.
Julius
Sorry,
is coming
Beyonce, I'm getting your bouncer. Like, sorry, because Julius has protected her.
Oh yeah, he's
Like
good.
through this whole
he means
tour.
business.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get him into the gaff.
We're doing security.
Yeah.
We're doing security. We're going to look after our wealth, our EuroMillions wealth,
Yeah.
our
I'd
jackpot,
call him the detail.
the detail.
That's my detail.
And would you have like code names like the eagle is leaving the building?
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
like
we-
the stunning, majestic 6'4" Irishman's leaving the building.
Sure.
Might have to workshop that one.
Yeah. We'll shorten it a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
We're doing a redo of the phonetic alphabet. We're doing a redo of the phonetic alphabet
More.
because
Alpha.
who is saying S is for Sierra?
No.
Boring.
Don't be so silly. S is
Sarel.
for silly goose. S is for Sarel.
Sarel.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I have P. I'll have P. You have K.
Well, yeah. Why is K for kilo? K is for Kevin.
Kiss.
Do you know what I
Nice,
mean? Or for
nice.
kissing.
For kissing.
Stop looking at me, cameraman. Were we doing the phonetic alphabet? Cheese
After
for
we've
tuna
done the
sandwich.
phonetic
Yeah,
alphabet,
yeah.
we're traveling. We're going all out.
Yeah.
And with our newfound EuroMillions jackpot, you know, we're used to this lifestyle. We
Yeah.
know it
We're
well.
accustomed.
We're accustomed.
Yeah.
Where are we traveling to? Walk me through it. Walk me through the itinerary, the destinations. I want to know it.
Where are we going?
Is it basic to say Vegas first?
I've never done Vegas, so I would like to
I
do
think you
Vegas.
just go there just for the vibe.
Have you been to Australia?
No, I've never been.
Oh my god, we went to Australia before Christmas, and then
Back to your love.
No, we're not talking about him on the pod. I mean, we are. Yeah, I
If
might
you're
have-
listening.
I might have had a fling with a boy, and
In
it's one of those things.
Australia?
It was just like I don't know whether it was because I was in holiday mode, because the tan was hitting me just right, but. The boys were loving. Honestly, I don't know what was going on. I was going out every night, and they were hearing the Irish accent, and they were going,
Catnip.
"Come over here, Irish boy."
Oh.
I don't know. Did
No,
I do
was
it
good.
justice?
That was good.
Any
Oh, sorry.
Australians in here? Sorry
Any
if we
Australians?
offended.
Does that offend anyone?
Sorry to offend.
And yeah, I'm gonna revisit it.
Okay.
Yeah. Now the only thing is, can we get? I'm gonna get a tablet that's a cure for jet lag. The jet lag knocked me
But
out.
no, but you'll be flying in private, so you can just sleep in a bed the whole way there.
Oh my god!
Remember we're rich.
You'll be flying in an eco-friendly private jet.
Oh, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you still get. Do rich people not get jet lag?
No.
Are you serious right now?
No, should I sleep the whole way there?
And they don't get jet lag.
Yeah.
That's criminal.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. You guys have been very creative today. It's been one thing. Innovation
Yeah.
is the word I would use to describe you.
Well, Kevin
Absolutely.
was
You know.
apparently more inventive than me.
No,
because you hit the
don't
buzzer.
take
But it's fine.
offence
It's
to
fine.
it.
I actually don't care about it anymore.
okay.
Okay.
I just
that's
saw
actually
that
fine.
as a win for the two of us.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Shut up.
I really did, but
It was a joint win.
joint
we're
win.
not gonna mull it over.
Okay,
It's fine.
okay.
But I want to know: are there any, inventions that we haven't dabbled, we haven't spoken about that you would like? You would set aside some money with your EuroMillions jackpot to really figure out how we're going to do this. How are we going to get them off the ground? Let's workshop these ideas together here as a team.
I think one that I'd be afraid to invent, but I would like to do it
Okay.
for the community of cat owners. I would like to invent a machine that translates my cat's meows to English, so I know what they're doing, so I know what they're saying. But I'm afraid in case they'll be mean.
yeah, I think they're gonna mock you.
But what if they're
Not
like,
to be rude.
what if they're like, oh, I can't believe he's on the couch again on the Saturday night, what a loser.
No. They love you.
I
Oh,
don't
what-
think they do.
Or what if they keep just going like, oh, will you just clean my litter? You're so lazy. No, I want them to be kind of like,
And then they're gonna say, "We need to move out of this apartment. It's so dark."
no, I think they'd be delighted actually. No, I'd invent a machine that allows cats to talk to
talk
their
to you.
owners.
Would you allow it to be a machine where you can switch it off just in case you
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
like what
obviously,
they're
yeah,
saying?
That's
Yeah.
actually good. And you can change their accents. That'd be funny.
Beautiful.
Maybe we could invent something that could just for everyone to change their accent. Oh no, is that problematic?
think
Let's
it's good.
actually
Yeah.
let's circle back on this later.
Yeah.
Let's change. I don't want.
Let's put a pin
anyone-
in this.
Yeah, let's put a pin in this.
We
Actually,
that.
see,
Because
and that's
if
why
he
we're
gets cancelled,
workshopping.
So do I. So
And that's
let's
why we're
just-
That's
improv.
why we're workshopping.
And sometimes things don't go.
You don't go where
You
you
throw
want
it,
them
and
to.
sometimes they don't stick.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
This is one of those times.
Let's just keep it to the cats.
Yeah.
Keep it to the cats, and we know what they're thinking.
Let's keep it to the cats.
Okay.
I'm almost slightly nervous to reveal this on the web. Why did I call it the web? On this podcast, which you can access over the web. But, right, so back home, right, And also in England, I feel like it's a universal thing, right? Where
I'm so nervous.
when
for
we're
you.
trying to dry clothes, right? We're trying to dry clothes,
Right.
And then you've just put out the washing. Rain comes out of nowhere, right?
Right.
It's a
Yeah.
very British problem. It's a
Yeah,
very
yeah,
Irish
yeah.
issue. It wrecks my mum's head.
Yeah.
I want to do everything I can to make my mum's life easier.
Nice.
I'm getting a thing that we can just do. I'm thinking in my head, is it something that's attached to the wall, and then you run down the length of the garden, and it just covers the.
Like a canapé.
Like a canopy. No, a canopy would be some food that's served to you on a tray at an
Like a
event.
canopy.
So a canopy, yes. Well, we could do canapes. we're filthy rich, baby. Let's do canapes. But you know what I mean?
Yeah. Is it like water sensors? Like the minute a drop
Water
comes down,
sensors.
Yeah.
it covers everything. Mum's
Covers.
not. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay,
the
great.
touch of a button.
Done.
And it actually detects rain, so it's not even waiting till it starts. It's a Campbell-Stokes recorder.
Nice.
That detects sunshine, but it's gonna
yeah.
notice
do the
the
rain.
lack of.
Yeah.
And it's gonna say, let's close this up,
let's
girls.
get this sorted. Yeah.
This has been the best episode ever.
It has been amazing to have you
I
guys
feel
on.
like people are going to want to sponsor us and just give us the money and see what we make
to
happen.
do exactly. Oh.
I'll probably just have a nap.
No, we did kind of treat this whole episode like an episode of Dragon's Den, and we just pitched some ideas that we have.
Fellas, you have been fantastic. Oh my God. When I say this episode has been hilarious,
It's been fun. I'm not going to lie.
You've dotted around everywhere. Now, the team have been tallying up all of your ideas.
Oh,
okay?
really?
They
That
have.
was another cannon.
So we're going to...
I don't even remember
I'm on
what we
high alert.
said.
Oh, there's a lot. So we're going to run through them.
Okay.
Okay? Are you ready?
Yes.
So we said we would start off, this was nice, matching faux fur piece with you and mum.
Yeah.
Lovely.
That's cute, yeah.
Bathroom full of Aesop products.
Yeah.
Done.
Nice.
Custom Jacques Mousse. And befriend him.
And befriending him.
Befriend him.
And the partner.
Then we said, we're going to take over Universal Studios and we are going to, what did we say, memory course correct? What was the word?
Yeah, memory
Redo.
course correct. Actually, I think I prefer that version of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you just said there
We're
actually
gonna-
sounds
we're gonna-
better.
Memory redo, I think is what
Memory
you said.
redo.
Yeah.
Redo.
We're going to do that at Universal Studios. It's going to be a whole thing. We've got Mum. We're creating a world for her, a world of fun. We're going to create Candy Crush World for Mum as well while
Yeah.
we're there. Yeah, it's going to be great. We've also got the statue of Mum outside the Take a Break HQ.
Stunning.
That's happening.
Yeah.
We're,
We still want that.
Yeah, I think so. Also, like, could we
get
do
the
some...
birds.
Yeah, I'll get on to take a break. Could we do that anyway?
yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
We'll get on the cover. We
Yeah.
can have that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fabulous.
Yeah, Noodles is ready.
Yeah.
She just needs to do something crazy.
We'll get her on to take a break. It's done.
Brilliant.
It's done. Then mashed potato on tap
Gorgeous.
with a gravy tap
Mm-hmm.
right next to it. Then we are doing
What? I forget.
we're doing our detonating / electric shock iPhone.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
They're not going to have to go to ER.
No. It's
They're
just a little
gonna,
slap in the wrist.
They're going to learn their lesson,
Yeah.
basically.
It's just a nice little moment to say, hey, what you did wasn't good.
Yeah.
Silly.
Silly.
boy.
Yeah.
Let's do something different.
Yeah,
Let's do
I think
something
they call it karma.
Okay. Exactly. Light karma
Yeah.
is fine. Okay.
Trademark.
On everything, by the way.
Then we've got a new tube line called the Emerald line. Now
Stunning.
that did get the
got the
golden.
golden
That
buzzer.
it did. It did. It's got all the stops at the hot places that we want to go to.
Yeah.
It's got hot people on the line, and we get a pair of lashes.
Gorge.
Yeah.
We've got a sensory room for hangovers. We've got a flotation tank there as well. We've got a farm to grow our own produce.
Work, yeah.
We've got that.
I have
Okay.
that.
Air one shaking.
In their
Whole
boots.
food shaking.
In their boots. So we've got that, and we've potentially got a I don't want to say cult, but we've got a community of people
Yeah.
who gather and we do lovely things together.
They can leave when they want.
Exactly.
They can even. I think that's
Yeah,
the key.
That's the key.
That's the key. That's,
We're not
that's why
holding
it's not a
anyone
cult.
there.
It's not a
Exactly.
cult.
It's a
not a
community.
cult.
And they wear beautiful garments.
Yeah.
Gorgeous garments.
One rush.
And exactly.
Yes.
Then we've got content team led by Steven Spielberg himself.
Work, yeah.
Yeah. So it's real high quality content.
Mm-hmm.
We are then going to hire Beyonce's bouncer Julius.
Yeah, just for safety. For the
Why not?
detail.
For the detail.
Yeah.
For the detail. Travel to Vegas.
Yeah.
Getting the whole strip.
Woo.
The whole strip is ours.
Mm-hmm.
We are also inventing an eco-friendly aircraft that is solar panelled. I'm surprised this hasn't happened already,
Trademark.
but like, wow.
Is there?
No.
No.
Trademark.
That's yours.
Do you want
Yeah.
to be getting in an airplane that's running on solar panel?
Of
And then
course,
there's-
you're
Yeah.
right next to the sun.
Yeah, but then.
It's
And
never
then,
going to go.
and then
But you
no,
can't travel at night, can you?
But also, how smoke would you be? No, do you not know
But
how
it
solar
keeps-
panels work?
It keeps energy.
You can solar panels produce energy. You don't. What do you mean? You can still travel at night.
Next question.
Yeah, okay. Well, then we're going to Australia and New Zealand. We're not going to be hungover. No, we're not going to be jet lagged. We're not going to be jet lagged.
No jet lag.
No jet lag. We're in Australia. We're in New Zealand. Then we've got a machine to make cats talk because we want to know. We want to know what your cats have to say.
Yeah.
We want to know. Do they like the outfit you're wearing for the day?
Yeah.
Did they like their dinner?
Yeah, you know.
Those type of things. And then last but not least, we've got a garden canopy to keep the washing dry at all times for Mum because if Mum is happy, we're happy.
We're happy. Oh my God, you said it, Sarel.
Click, 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 clicks. Clicks all around. Fellas, you've been fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us here on the EuroMillions Rich Beyond My Wildest Dream podcast. I love you so much.
We love you, Sarel.
Have you had fun?
You're fantastic.
Oh my God, it was the best. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Christ. That was the loudest one yet.
I think you.
Oh my God. I don't like it.
They spent the 200 million on the confetti.
On all the confetti cannon.
Oh, you guys have been brilliant. So, guys, remember, you can get that EuroMillions feeling every Friday with another episode of Rich Beyond My Wildest Dreams. Please subscribe on all podcasting apps and follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Goodbye.